Yo, what up, y'all? It's your man, Razor Blade, the Razor Sharp Assassin, and I'm back again with another video. Welcome back to the channel. Yo, Happy New Year. It's officially 2022. Hope everybody had a safe weekend. Hope everybody had a safe holiday. You know what I'm saying? Got the chance to chill with friends and family. I've been on hiatus for a while because I had a lot of personal issues going on. But this year, I'm definitely going to be consistent. I'm going to be consistent. Mukbangs. I'm going to do more than just reaction videos. I'm going to do mukbang, challenges, Q&As, vlogs. I'm about to do it all, man. This year, I'm definitely going to try to do it up. As you see from the title, this is true. I almost got my ass killed in Texas. And I'm going to tell you what happened. But before I tell it, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, let you know when I post up. Go to 3K. Let's get it moving. And here we go. Around 2013, this happened on Father's Day, by the way. In 2013, I was in Texas. I just got out of a terrible relationship. So I figured, yo, I'm the new kid on the block, you know what I'm saying? I'm a new kid from Brooklyn. I'm out here in Texas. Let me see what I can do. You know, I wasn't looking for nothing serious at the time. I was just trying to have some fun moving and grooving. And at that time, I was around my best friend who really is from Texas. Shout out to him. I was crashing with him and his shorty. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I ain't know nobody in Texas. I just knew him. I was staying in the area called Fort Worth. And the area that we were staying at was the hood. Like, it was the hood. You know what I'm saying? What led me up to what happened. At that day, it was just me, him, and his shorty. We all were just hanging out. We was just chilling. My man was going through something with his girl, so, you know, he was real tight that day. He didn't say a word. My man didn't say a thing. My son didn't say nothing. So I had to check up on him and see if everything was good. And then, you know, they was beefing, like, you know, so they was just going at it. Me at the time, I was just chilling, doing my thing, just trying to move and groove. It's hot down there. I don't know how people in Texas, man, handle that heat, but yo, it's hotter than a sauna, man. You can go outside naked. You don't even need clothes. That's how hot it is. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed in the crib, and around that time, and then soon it started to get cooler. Like later on that day, it started to get cooler. Around like 6, 7, I wound up leaving the crib. You know what I'm saying? Go to Mickey D's. You know, get a clear air, play on internet, because at that time I didn't have a laptop. All I had was my cell phone, so I had to use my celly to gain some get Wi-Fi from there when I was down at Mickey D's. So that's why I managed to go down there a lot, because at that time I was missing out on everything. I didn't have Instagram yet. All I had was just Facebook at the time. So at that time I figured, all right, let me just break away, play on YouTube, have some fun on the internet. I get back to the crib, and all these niggas let me tell you something. These niggas was hanging out. Now the area that I was staying in, these niggas was getting wild bent off of Bud Light, off of the beer Bud Light, I think. Yo, let me tell you something. It was mad Bud Light cans everywhere, son. I never seen anybody get bent. I don't drink, so I wouldn't know. I was around there, but I stayed in the crib. But I managed to chill on the staircase. You know what I'm saying? It's just me and the music. I managed to chill on the staircase, but then I somewhat gained a reputation around the way because I was rapping a lot, freestyling. Some people knew me. They be knowing me like, yo, that's his mans. That's that kid with the glasses mans. Because everybody mistake me from him because we both wear glasses. But the difference is I'm bigger, but I'm bigger, but he big too, but he's a little bit bigger. Like I'm bigger, but he's big. You know what I'm saying? I'm bigger, but he's big. You get the point. It was this shorty there. Now this way it gets serious. It was this shorty there that I was crushing on. I was trying to get at for like the time I got there. And yo, let me tell you something. This shorty was thick, alright? She was thick, just the way I like it. Shorty had cake. Put it this way. Shorty had a booty that would make Beyonce look bad. Like, that's how fine she was. But she was around the way girl. She was a hood girl. That day, I came back. Like I said, I seen her. And then I seen this dude. Now, this where, you know, it gets hot. Then I seen this dude who was with her, and I think they was getting a smash on. I don't know. Shorty had dudes, alright? She had niggas. Alright, so basically what happened was, I seen Son before that. I was like, it was always on some, yo, what up, man? I only saw him that one time. Then out of nowhere, Son comes out of nowhere. He was like on some rah-rah. He was like on some rah-rah shit. He was like, yo, man, yo, keep walking east side, just throwing up gang signs. East side this, east side that. I'm like, I ain't paying. I'm like, yo, this nigga bugging, son. I ain't paying no mind to that. That was earlier. Came back to the crib, seen him and her. They were just all hanging out, music bumping loud or whatever the case may be. I'm walking to the crib, and when I got to the crib, it was my son, his shorty, Jafake and his girl. Now Jafake is this dude that I don't like. Now that's his mans. That's my boy's mans right there. Like, we didn't even like each other, but I had to respect him but I didn't necessarily respect them. I just didn't like them because Son was always out of pocket. They always hanging. I was chilling on the balcony while they was getting when all four of them was getting chill on. I was parlaying on the balcony. So I figured, alright, cause I'm a loner anyway. So all I need is just me, my music. I'm good. So I got my music playing. I'm rocking, doing my thing, bopping my head, whatever the case may be. And then this shorty comes through. She comes like to the balcony, right? She's like, hey, what you doing up there? I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's up with the deal? Then out of nowhere, son, she started twerking, son. I'm like, yo, I was just shocked. I'm like, whoa. And by the way, she was doing tricks on me a couple times, like bending over and all that. Like she was, now mind you, I'm on a balcony and she was like right in the parking lot. She was twerking, and then out of nowhere, she started backing that thing, like start twerking and doing booty tricks and all that. And I'm like, yo, let me tell you something. I wanted to jump over that balcony. I didn't give a damn about the concussions and none of that. Like I was, and the bushes was right under. The bushes was right under it. I wanted to jump over the balcony and do my thing, do my dance. But yeah, I wanted to do my thing. I wanted to jump over the balcony, dead the stairs. I wanted to jump over the balcony. Jump! Anyway, so while after she did her little booty dance, the Ford Jafakery and his shorty left. That's what I'm gonna call him, Jafakery, because Son is fake. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, so he wound up dipping, and then my boy and his shorty was, I'm in the crib, so at this point. So they talking or whatever the case may be, and then I see my son wild tight, like he was about to. Now mind you, remember what I told you earlier, them two was not talking to each other. So he wound up coming out of the room, was mad tight. I'm like, yo, what's good, son? You good? And he's like, yeah. Whatever. I'm like, yo, you gonna be alright, man? He was like, and he want me to hold it down for him. I'm like, cool. Because he went over to Jafakery's crib. Jafakery came back around the crib and wanted to crash with him, like, for like a few days to get his mind cleared, which I can understand. She said something that hurt a man's pride, but I'm not gonna dish into that. But he wound up leaving. I went out there just to see what's good. Mind you, I seen him, the dude that Shorty was with, he kept getting on this gang sign thing. He's like, yo, east side, nigga, east side. Like, you better, just wilding, just on that rah-rah. I'm just ignoring, son. I was hungry, so this way it gets serious. I was hungry, so I had like $1 in my pocket. So, and right across the street from the place, from the projects, it's called the projects. So I went up from the building. It's this corner store called Racetrack. I had $1 in my pocket, so I figured I'm hungry. Let me get something to eat, So I figured I'd give me a burger. So I come back, get the burger, come back to the crib or whatever the case may be. I'm walking, and then I seen Shorty and Son, and then she talked to me. She's like, "Hey, how you doing? Like, so you gonna be?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then Son, here we go again. Yo, east side, nigga. You better get in the house, nigga. Just going off. I'm like, I ain't paying attention to Son. So I just waved at him. I'm like, yo. Then Son goes back around. Now this way gets serious. He goes back around. He might have got out the car or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, she might get it. Then he looked dead at me. I'm like, this was the most craziest thing ever. I was like, somebody about to get it. I'm standing there and somebody was talking to me. I'm like, yo. And he gets out of the car. He's like, yo. I'm like, And they said, yo, he getting out the car. And I'm thinking to myself, somebody about to get it. And then next, he comes up to me. No, he looked dead at me. He's like, yo. I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, he coming for me. Not thinking. I wasn't thinking. So he came into my face like, yo, I'm talking dead into my face, yo. When I tell you, he was all in my face. Like, yo, Eastside, like, the nigga must have been bent or something. I ain't done nothing to son. Mind you, I'm just minding my own BI. Like, I'm not a shit starter. I just mind my own BI. That's it. The son comes out of nowhere. It was like, yo, nigga, like, Eastside, nigga, Eastside. Then he goes back into the car. Then my man's ex at the time, she comes out and was like, trying to calm son down. Like, all of them was trying to calm him down. I'm talking like the whole block had to hold son down. It was getting hot. I'm telling you, it was getting hotter than the 4th of July. I'm like, yo, what I did, son? Like, I'm not provoking son to, like, snuff me, whatever the case may be. But you know me, I ain't soft. I don't back down. I don't care if you drunk or not. You come in my face, that's a fight. And I do have a right to defend myself. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, man, this dude ain't gonna do nothing. So they said he had a biscuit on him. They said he keep the biscuit in his car. And for those who don't know what biscuit means gun. He had a gat in his car. And he was about to pull out on me. Like, seriously, like I was about to get clapped. You know what I'm saying? But by the grace of God, my man came back. She wound up calling my man because my man had a tray pound. I think he had a gat that you see on Juice, that Tupac had in Juice. He had that. So they told me, yo, go in the crib. So next like, I don't know what happened. All I know is that, like, my son came right back to the crib, got the biscuit, and I don't know what happened. I ain't hit no shots, no nothing. So I think the situation might have been diffused. But the crazy thing is, if I got clapped, if I would have died that night, he wouldn't have gone to jail from what I was told, because I didn't provoke anything. Like, it's some kind of law in Texas. I don't know. I'm not from there. I'm from New York, so I don't really know anything. But yeah, man, it was hot, man. It was serious, man. And I don't know what the world was going on with son. I don't know if he was drunk or I look like a nigga that did something to him. I don't know, cause like I said, it was wild niggas that was wild bent. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know anything. But yo, I'm here. But I'm glad I'm here to tell the story, man. Woo. Yo, I'm glad I'm still here, 2022, to tell the story. That's the story, man. If you like this story, I got more stories, man, about my time in Texas. But yo, if you want me to tell more story, hit the like button. Comment down below y'all want what other details you want me to get on. Cause I do this strictly for y'all, man. If y'all want me to do more story time, y'all let me know in the comments. Alright? But yo, it was dope rocking with y'all. Y'all be safe, y'all be easy. I'm Ghost.